Hello guys, my name is Mashita binti Asli, BB22110234. Today I will present about the SDG 6, Clean Water and Sanitation from Group 6. So I will present about the introduction. Sustainable Development Goal 6 declare the importance of achieving clean water and sanitation for all. It is one of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals established by the United Nations General Assembly to succeed the former Millennium Development Goals (MDG). According to the United Nations, the overall goal is to ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. The goal has a target to be achieved by 2030, covering the main area of water supply and sanitation and sustainable water resource management. Progress toward the target will be measured by using 11 indicators. SDG calls for ensuring universal access to safe and affordable drinking water, sanitation and hygiene, and ending open defecation. It also aims to improve water quality and water use efficiency and to encourage sustainable abstraction and supply of fresh water. That's all for me. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Mashita binti Asli, BB22110234. So I will present about the main issue of SDG 6. Firstly, the main issue of SDG 6 is access to clean water. One of the primary challenges is the lack of access to safe and clean drinking water. Millions of people worldwide still rely on contaminated water resources, leading to widespread health issues such as waterborne disease and infection. Secondly is sanitation facility. A significant portion of the global population lack access to basic sanitation facilities such as toilets and latrines. This lack of adequate sanitation infrastructure contributes to the spread of disease and pose serious health risks, particularly in densely populated urban areas and underserved rural communities. Moreover is water scarcity. The growing scarcity of freshwater resources is a pressing concern exacerbated by factors such as climate change, population growth, and unsustainable water management practice. Water scarcity is not only affect drinking water availability but also has a far-reaching implication for agriculture, industry, and ecosystem. Next is water quality. Pollution of water sources, including river, lake, and groundwater, remain a significant issue globally. Contamination from industry discharge, agriculture, runoff both human health and environment, underscoring the need for comprehensive water quality management strategy. Lastly is resilience and climate change. Climate change poses significant challenges to water availability and quality, exacerbating existing water-related risks such as drought, floods, and waterborne disease. Building resilience to climate change impact is crucial for ensuring the long-term sustainability of water resources and safeguarding the well-being of vulnerable communities.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Farid bin Azimin. My matrix number is BB22110547. So I'm going to present my parts of SDG, that is challenge before SDG 6. Firstly, about access to safe drinking water. Water sources were often contaminated, leading to waterborne disease. Rural area and low-income regions were often to be affected. And next is sanitization and hygiene. Poor sanitization facilities contribute to the spread of disease such as cholera and diarrhea, especially affecting the children. And next is water quality. Industrial and agricultural activity lead to water pollution, affecting both human health and ecosystem. Lastly is about water scarcity. Over extraction of water resource, particularly in arid region, exacerbates water scarcity and impact agricultural productivity. Next, I'm going to continue my presentation about challenge. Challenge after SDG 6, access to safe drinking water. Despite improvement, disparity remain particularly in remote and conflict-affected areas. For sanitation and hygiene, urban slum and rural area are still face significant sanitation challenge and hygiene practice needed more emphasis. And about water quality, monitoring and enforcement of water quality standards are still weak in many regions. And lastly, about water scarcity, climate challenge and population growth continue to put pressure on water resource require more robust adaptation strategies.
Hi, I am Marnida Mukring and I will be talking about the factors that lead SDG 6. The first is access to water and sanitation for rural and urban disparities and urbanization. A significant portion of the global population, particularly in rural areas, lack access to safely managed drinking water and sanitation service. Rapid urbanization strains existing water and sanitation infrastructure, especially in low and middle income countries where over 700 million urban dwellers lack adequate sanitation. Second is water use and efficiency in increasing demand and agricultural water use. Global water use has been increasing faster than population growth, driven by agriculture industry and domestic needs. Agriculture accounts for over 70% of global freshwater withdrawals, which contributes significantly to water stress in many regions. Third is climate change and the impact on water resources and water stress. Climate change exacerbates water scarcity by altering precipitation patterns, increasing the frequency of extreme weather events, and contributing to the loss of glaciers and snowpacks that feed rivers. Fourth is water quality and pollution. Wastewater treatment. Effective wastewater treatment is critical for maintaining water quality. Industrial and agricultural pollution. Pollution from industrial activities, agricultural runoff, and domestic waste continues to degrade water quality, making it unsafe for consumption and harmful to ecosystem. Fifth factor is financial constraint, funding gaps. Achieving SDG 6 requires substantial financial investment. Economic disparities. Financial inequalities mean that wealthier regions generally have better access to modern water and sanitation infrastructure, while poor areas struggle with outdated systems and limited funds. Next is institutional and policy challenges. Governance issue. Effective water management requires strong institutional frameworks and policies. The implementation of integrated water resources management is uneven across regions, with many countries lacking the necessary governance structures. Transboundary water management. Management water resources that span multiple countries is particularly challenging and requires international cooperation, which is often insufficient. The last factor is technological and infrastructure limitation in aging infrastructure and access to modern technology. In both developed and developing countries, aging water infrastructure poses a significant challenge, leading to inefficiency and water losses. Limited access to modern water purification and sanitation technologies hampers efforts to improve water quality and expand access to sanitation service.
Hello everyone, my name is Marlina binti Sahrin. My metric number is BB22110864. I will be presenting about the solution. There are 5 solutions. The first one is access to clean water. Water purification system installation can greatly increase the availability of clean drinking water, which will lower the risk of infection and disease transmitted by the water. The second one is sanitation facilities. Building a sanitation facility and other essential toilets is important for improving public health and preventing the spread of disease, particularly in poor rural communities and highly populated urban areas. The third one is water scarcity. In order to ensure sufficient water availability for a variety of sectors, including agriculture, industry, and ecosystem, and to address the issues of water scarcity caused by climate change and population growth, it is important to promote sustainable water management practice. The next one is water quality. Strong regulation of laws to regulate pollution from various sources, such as agricultural runoff and industrial discharge, is essential to preserving water quality and maintaining the environment and public health. The last one is resilience and climate change. Building climate resilient water infrastructure is important for minimizing the effect of climate change that guarantee the long-term viability of water supply and protecting those most affected from risk caused by water. That's all from me. Thank you.
Attaining Sustainable Development Goal 6 or RMK6 in Malaysia will yield substantial benefits such as enhanced availability of potable water, particularly in remote regions such as Sabah. Secondly, advancement of sanitary facility in metropolitan area like Kuala Lumpur and Penang. Next, advocacy of water for water preservation via ambassadors like river and rehabilitation campaign. Furthermore, agroman agriculture output through the irrigation network in local like Kedah. And lastly, amplification of tourism and economic expansion via strategy like waste control on Pulau Tioman. Contrasting prior and post implementation of SDG 6 in Malaysia showed the improvement in the clean water access, sanitation, and water management. For the prior implementation, limited clean water access in rural areas like Sabah. Secondly, inadequate sanitation infrastructure in urban sector like Kuala Lumpur. But for the post-implementation, we have improved clean water access through the project like rainwater harvesting system. Secondly, development of sanitation infrastructure in urban area with sewage treatment plants. Lastly, emphasis on the sustainable water management through initiatives like river cleanups campaign.
Move on to the conclusion. So we can conclude that SDG 6, clean water and sanitation, is crucial for the health, well-being, and the dignity of individuals worldwide. Access to clean water and adequate sanitation facilities is not just a matter of convenience, it's also a fundamental human right. In achieving this goal requires collaboration across sectors, innovative solutions, sustained commitment from government, organizations, and also communities. By ensuring universal access to safe drinking water and sanitation, we can improve health outcomes, alleviate poverty, enhance gender equality, and promote sustainable development for generations to come. It's not just about addressing a single goal, but laying the foundation for healthier, more equitable, and prosperous future for all. Thank you.